Back with you, continuing on Big Ten Media Days, Hail Varsity Radio, presented by the Nebraska Lottery. Chris Schmidt, Elijah Herbal, and Nebraska senior Deontai Williams. So Ben Stilley came by, got our Hail Varsity yearbook. If you were to give Ben a thought bubble with that expression, what would it be?
What you looking at?
What you looking at?
Yeah.
Usually it's like look at the birdie or something like that. But you got to look angry, don't you, as defensive lineman?
Yeah. If on the defensive side of the ball in general, they say defensive player got loose rules, so you got to look some type of crazy.
Well, tell me about your type of crazy playing safety.
Me, it's just a mentality of staying focused in general. My number one thought is ability. I can't even say the word right. Demolish.
Obliterate.
Yeah, ability. Yeah, any offensive guy, whoever touched the ball, see ball, get ball.
Mm-hmm.
You done.
Okay, so how challenging is that in football in 2021? Not only as a Nebraska safety, but just a safety in college football where you breathe on a guy over the middle, you're either watching or flagged.
Yeah, targeting. So you just gotta change the way how you tackle. So sometimes you can get away with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't.
Yeah. So do you get away with it during practice when you guys go live?
Coach Ross won't let me hit in practice.
Seriously?
Yeah. After my first year in Nebraska, and he seen the type of hits I was hitting all his offensive players, he was like, "Yeah, you can't hit."
Okay, I need to go back in time. Let's get in the DeLorean.
Yeah.
And how did that conversation go with Coach Frost to Deontai Williams?
Well, first he told Coach Fish, and then Coach Fish told me, tell Deontai you can't use it, just tag off and go live. So.
And your reaction was what?
Well, my reaction was, dang, I'm supposed to learn how I'm supposed to.
You got to get better.
Yeah,
you got to get better by doing, right?
Right. So, yeah. But hitting key guys on offense is not a good thing. You need all you guys healthy. So.
No, I get it, but you still got to be as closely simulated as possible. So I'm sure Coach Fish has got you ready in other ways, and
different ways to tackle.
Yeah. Well, and you're back for a super senior year, your 6th year. And I remember you coming in and making a lot of plays in a tough ball game. That first year Coach Frost was here at Michigan, and making plays there. You also dinged your shoulder. You've been able to stay healthy. I know it's been a focus, but you've also faced adversity when it comes to injury. How's that helped you grow up and be a better leader and football player here with your path, all the ups and downs?
Well, me, I'm a true believer of God, so I feel like God was just trying to sit me down, help me grow as a man, in general, because I'm a father too.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a football player and as a student athlete, I graduated. I'm working on my master's. In general.
Dude, there's just bugs around here, and it isn't me. I showered this morning, I promise.
All right, but so it's just another step in the way. Some person, one wise man told me this. He said, if everybody had the same life, everybody had the same story, the world would be boring. So in general, I just take that and run along with it. It's been a growing experience. Nebraska fans has treated me and my family like we are their family. So I came back. I owe Nebraska fans the season that they want. I feel like this year will be a special year because we got the special guys on the team.
Let's go in there. Why? You just told me because you got special guys on the team. But what gives you faith about being able to turn the corner? Big Ten media experts, we're air quoting, and it's okay to smile, say you guys are number 5 in the West.
I don't have much to say, because you can't really, even though you really can't say much because actions speak louder than words.
Mhm.
Once we step on that green grass and the lines on the field, we gotta show the world.
Mhm.
So that's how I feel about the fifth rank.
Okay. It's time for action, fair to say. Deontai Williams with us a few minutes here on Hail Varsity Live at Big Ten Media Days. We got the radio side, we've got the StreamYard side, and what are you rocking here? What's the tie and the suit? Tell me
Ralph
about
Lawrence.
it. Okay, so a little polo.
Polo.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
Polo's,
Florida dude. Florida people like polo. So.
I got my polo shorts on. I love polo. Polo's good stuff, but I can't pull that. My shoulders aren't as good as yours. It's okay, but. So when we talk defense here, there's been progress, there's momentum. What's your expectation for that back end, that secondary, 3/4 of the secondary back, plus some young guys? Tell me about the guys behind you guys.
3 guys that's coming back from us. We are an example in the room. It's a culture in that DB room, and that just make it more special because the young guys are watching us and see what we do every day through the everyday process. Practicing how we attack the field, the passion that we have to win. So it's a lot of guys that we added to the room. There's going to be a lot of competition, and the DB room that we are in. Is nobody safe, Everybody in the hot seat, so you're gonna be competing every day. So you gotta stay consistent. That will make you a very good professional football player.
Well, that's on your eyes too, on your mind, right? You want to get to that next level.
Yeah.
So you're a proud father. You want to get to Sundays.
Yeah, that's my dream.
But you don't take being here for 4.5, 5, 6 years for granted, man. It doesn't sound like it every day.
Well, you don't have to rush. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially the people that's in Nebraska. I'm dedicating this to them coming back. Getting all the guys back. Because I know we can do something special here.
What instances have you taken with you in your career from the fans? You've mentioned the fans a couple of times during the interview. You want to pay them back for the love they've shown you. And what are some examples, some specifics here of the fans really making an impact on you?
Basically, just how genuine it is, and you don't get a lot of fan bases like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very blessed and honored to have a fan base that we have now. That's why I committed to them. Because they fan base, they treat you like a family. It's going to be a family at the end of the day. Win or loss.
Yeah, Deontai Williams with us here, Hail Varsity Radio. Let's wrap up here with just the defense in general. What did you like about 2020, and where will the defense grow and jump? I mean, is it fair to consider that side of the ball here, offense, defense, special teams? Can the defense be an anchor for this 2021 season?
Yes, the defense is going to be an anchor for this 2021 season. I feel like last year we have a lot of stuff to grow on, especially details. Games we played, it was mostly games that we lost, it's mostly details that we could work on and fix. But I feel like the bond that we have, the 10 guys that came back, the bond that we have is unbelievable. We know we could be special. We know we showed flash that we could be a great defense. And we're trying to be one of the top defenses in Big Ten.
No, I was just saying, the momentum here, the growth of the defense. We're talking actions and words, and what steps can that defense, your side of the ball, take here in that progression? What's the step that needs to happen, all right, to go from good to great, or great to elite?
Take is attack practice tempo, we control practice, attack the film room, and then keep bonding with each other on and off the field.
Chemistry at an all-time high, would you say?
Chemistry at an all-time high.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
I feel like it's going to be a special year for us.
As you look at year 4 for Coach Frost and the expectations that are out there, what's it like on your aspect, from your aspect, to play for him? I mean, guys that have been a part of this program that are seniors or now super seniors, guys that have committed to him, how do you want to How do you want to go out for him in your final year?
He know he always have a worry. That's wearing the number 8. So I love Coach Frost. I know he loved me too. He loved this program. So he just wanted to see the program back at top.
Mm-hmm.
I want to too. So.
Bowl game.
Yeah. Try to get to playoffs.
Okay. One game
like
at a time.
Action speak louder than words.
Yeah. Deontai Williams. Deontai, I'll let you get out of here, man. Appreciate you. Nice to see you again.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for what you're doing, stopping by on Media Days. Good work with the Ralph Lauren. I like it. We'll take a time out here back here in Indy on Hail